Welcome back. It's time to chat with Kenny Weinman, who co-hosts Orioles Baseball tonight on 105.7 The Fan. And Kenny, we're hearing a lot of trade rumors about Manny Machado. Your thoughts on what's going to happen?
Well, I'd like to see it get done sooner rather than later. It sounds like their team's interested. I saw where the Dodgers are interested. And one of the things that I think is interesting and helps the Orioles is the Dodgers are interested not only for them, but to block, say, Arizona from getting him. And I think one of the things you need is multiple teams being interested in a guy because it gives you leverage and they'll be able to extract more. So I think you'll see a Machado trade. It's going to come. Well, they have to trade him, but I think it's going to come in the next couple weeks. And I think he's going to the National League. But the Dodgers right now, I've heard the Phillies, Diamondbacks, Cubs. So I think it makes more sense in the National League.
Why the National League, though? When Cleveland is a potential contender for him, right?
Yeah, but they have Ramirez and they have Lindor. And then you have Boston, New York, Houston, Cleveland. They seem to be above everybody else. And then Seattle's probably the last team. But they're more bunched up in the National League. I think teams can say, we're a Manny Machado away from being a World Series team, so they'll make that move. Whereas in the American League, you've got the cream already risen.
You're seeing some young players arrive now in Baltimore as the season progresses. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I think that's that's one of the unfortunate consequences of where we are, right? You've got a team that's not doing what we expected, and so now we get to see some of these young players, and hopefully they'll hit. We're hoping to see Cedric Mullins sometime soon. I know Austin Hayes is hurt, so we won't see him. But some of these pitchers, hopefully, David Hess looked good early. He's been struggling of late, but hopefully he can get it back together. But this is, for me as a fan and for somebody who watches, but the young guys and seeing who pops is one of the cool things about a season that wasn't where we wanted it to be.
Now, Buck Showalter says still it's about winning, though. Can you win with those young players?
Well, Tom, let's be honest. They're not winning with the old guys.
Yeah.
So let's hope maybe they inject some enthusiasm and can win some baseball games. But this season, for lack of a better term, has kind of gone off the rails. So hopefully some youth on this roster, some guys that are fighting and want to show something, maybe that adds up to some more wins.
How about Alex Cobb now? His season so far. I mean, he came in late, obviously, after being signed, and didn't have much of what you call spring training.
I think I might be the last guy on that branch that still thinks that Alex Cobb was a good signing. I think, unfortunately, you signed him so late. I would be willing to bet his agent said, don't pick up a baseball until you sign. So now there's a reason why pitchers and catchers report early, right? So he comes in late. He's not ready. I think he rushed himself to the majors, and now he's pressing. But I still think that Alex Cobb, when he's right, is a solid number 2 pitcher, and he can be for this team. Unfortunately, I don't know that we're going to see that this season.
Why?
Because it's just, I think that everybody at this point, Buck made a great point in the press conference. He goes, everybody's trying to get things back with one swing or one pitch. And I think everybody's pressing right now. And I think for a guy that's a competitor like Alex Cobb, unless there's an injury we don't know about, I think all these guys are pressing. And that's just an unfortunate situation with guys. Like, I think Alex Cobb can get it done. He's shown that in Tampa. He's shown that pitching in this division. But he's not doing it here, and I think he's pressing.